Ashley here with Hollywood Junket. We're here backstage at So You Think You Can Dance, hanging out with All-Star Kiki.
Hola.
Hola. How do I keep saying when I hear your name, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? I had to do it.
I heard it a lot already, so.
Okay. So how did the being on the show for you change you? Because you're coming back, you're on stage now with us just for tonight. But how did being on the show during your season change you?
Well, my journey was a little interesting because I wasn't really planning to audition for the show at all. I obviously am a fan, but I was very in my competitive world for ballroom. So once I got sucked into it, I just dove right in. And the change was that one big change was I stopped competing. But honestly, I learned so much about dance as a whole and the avenues that I can take and about myself as well. And I just said yes to everything. So yeah, I just tried to survive.
Okay, I love that. So tonight's number was the tango with Alexis. How was the prep for that? How did you prepare? How did you get Alexis prepared for tonight's competition?
A lot of mental focus and meditation, and honestly, I wanted to just do Leonardo and Miriam proud, because as a ballroom dancer, it's kind of in the same lane, but to be honest, Argentine Tango is very much its own world. So there's a couple of things habitually I had to change, like ballroom is very upright and tango's a little more internal, I would say. But Alexis, she killed it. I would say it was new for both of us, but she's having so many things thrown at her, and especially all the way at this point in the season. She did great. I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud of her, and she was built for this, so I'm glad she's in the final.
Yes. So what would you say was the part about the Argentine Tango that you wanted to make sure Alexis nailed?
The whole thing.
Okay.
I mean, within the process of getting it stage ready, I think the connection between the two of us, there was a lot of thinking, because that's just how we both are. We wanted to make sure the technique is on par, and in turn we kind of dove away from the focus with each other, and then we kind of found that we can really build on that as well and create a good story. So yeah, there was the connection between the two of us.
Yeah, and I definitely felt the connection. Okay. And I know the judges have been really talking about connection this season, so you guys connected.
Yeah, cool. I'll take it.
So last question, who do you hang out with from your season? Are you keeping in touch with everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fans of everybody on my season. I feel like season 14 had some really heavy-hitting dancers. I'm dating one, which is Coco Iwasaki, Koine. That's my girl. I hang out with her most of the time. But honestly, I'm friends with everybody, so we keep in touch as best as possible. So actually, Lex, the winner, the homie, he's watching my new puppy right now. So yeah, close enough for that,
So you got a girl and you got a dog sitter.
Yeah, everybody's family on the show, so yeah, it's awesome. True. It's not a lie.
But yeah, and even being backstage, you can feel it.
That means it's true, and we try to stick with that, because they try to tell us, we're a family, and we're like, okay, and then once we get to that process, we're like, yeah, we've been through some crazy things together, so it becomes that, whether you think so or not. So.
Well, thank you, Kiki. It's been a great chat with you tonight. We are backstage, So You Think You Can Dance. You are watching Hollywood Junket.